impressions of the defense so far through 2 practices?
We got a long way to go, but they're playing hard. We're getting turnovers, so things that you like to see in a defense, you're seeing. But as you expect of day 3 of practice on a new team, new guys learning a new system, we make mistakes, but they're making mistakes and they're playing fast, which is giving us a chance. So I like where we're at right now, but we have a long way to go.
How much you lean on guys like Manny who understand what you want, understand the defense, who can relay that to the guys who transferred here or were here already?
I lean all the way on him, all the way. He needs guys like him and Tony Grimes need to be able, while we're learning, to be out there and be able to be the voice and yell and command everything to get everybody calmed down and feeling like, okay, I know what I'm doing. They've done a good job, but we got a long way to go with that. It's new for Manny Powell. We had a pretty good linebacker over there last year at UNLV who he's really smart. He helped everybody out. And now Manny's got to learn how to do that, and he's in the process of that. And I got a lot of faith he's going to do that.
Thoughts on Winston Berglund so far?
He's great. He can really run. I feel like there's been guys that have coached in the past like him. Obviously, health is wealth in this world. So we got to be able to do enough work this off season, this summer, so that he can stay on the field and stay healthy. If we can get him out there on the field and keep him on the field, I think he's a really good player. But state the obvious, he wasn't out there last year, and we got to get him out there.
Manny mentioned the blue collar mentality that you had in Vegas and how that's translated here and how that's kind of what Purdue's known for. Obviously, him growing up in Ohio, he's probably a little bit familiar with it. But is that kind of the staple you want? Is like, hey, you're going to have to grind for everything you get?
Yeah, there's only one way to turn things around, but to them, there's only one way for them to become a better football player, and that's to work. And that's for us as coaches to be honest with them on what they need to work on and be honest with them on the field about what we see. And then they have to be honest with themselves and have the desire to want to work. Now we have fun, right? You saw everybody running around. I encouraged that yesterday. I said we don't have enough fun when we win. So we're also learning how to win around here. When we won a 2-minute drill, everybody's gonna go crazy because we gotta learn how to win too. So we're gonna have fun, but that doesn't come without the work. And I think everyone here wants things to be different, player-wise. They want things to be different. They don't want to repeat what they've been around, and they understand. And we're getting them to understand that there's only one way to get there, and that's to work. And they're buying into it. So it's a mix of mixing the fun stuff with the work, and understand that hey, if we work hard, then that's what makes the fun. And I think that's what we're getting to.
Is there one guy that's been the green dot so far earlier? Is that something?
Yeah,
that
I'm trying to get my walkie-talkie to work. It's a new system. There's a few guys with it right now. Obviously, I feel really comfortable with the linebackers having them. So one of them right now has them and will have it. But we haven't. We're so far away from where that would be, and we're learning that it doesn't get used much. And then, like I said, I'm still trying to figure out that walkie-talkie. I don't really know how to use it yet. So once I figure that out, we'll be better at it.
What's like your elevator pitch if you were to describe your defense to somebody?
We're going to play fast. We're going to attack and play fast. We like to play offense on defense, okay? We're going to come after you. So we're going to come after you, but in ways that the guys playing behind, they can play fast and they can run to the football and everybody's eyes are on the football. And in a way to, let's just say on a play one guy happens to get beat, well, we're not going to give up 99 yards. There are layers to it. We'll have layers to our defense, but we will be attacking up front and creating layers on the backside so that we can, you got to make a team work all the way down the field. If they can do that, you got to go to the sideline and adjust your defense and be able to fix it the next time. But you got to force them to. I'm sure you guys seen many big plays. One play drives is what leads to letting up 60, right? So we don't let those up. We run around. We play fast. We got a chance.
Last time we talked to you, you talked a lot about pass rush and the importance of it. What have you seen from that in that regard from the defense early?
They've been doing a heck of a job. Like I said, long way to go. But I think we're understanding the importance of getting a pass rush, getting sacks, getting takeaways, getting tackles in the backfield, and how that wins football games. So I think it's more of we're creating ways for these guys to rush but also trying to get them to understand the importance of it. You look at CJ Madden, guy who's been here. He's going to be a big piece of that. He's been doing a great job. He's another guy as a leader. As he starts to learn and feel comfortable, he'll play a big role in leading our defense. So, you add new guys like Breon and CJ Nunley, and you say an old guy like Trey Smith who's been here. There's talent there, and when you can unleash it, you unhook the wagon per se, where they're not thinking, and they can just go run and be themselves, which is what we're trying to do. They're getting back there. Like I said, though, we got a long way to go.
TJ Lindsay looked like a guy who's maybe going to play inside then.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, TJ's been inside for us. With our defense, there'll be a lot of movement parts. We move a lot. So he's inside right now. He's been doing a heck of a job. He's got a lot of quickness in there. He's up to close to 300 pounds, and moving the way he does at 300 pounds, you got something there. If we can get him to play hard.
How about Crew Wakely had the big INT here late? I mean, I'm imagine you're counting on him to be a leader in the back end, right?
Yeah, most definitely. And, there's a lot of guys where right now, you see Crew, he made an interception today. He dropped one too, just in case you're counting. But, we're trying to move all of our pieces around everywhere, from linebacker to safety to corner, whether it's the defense and what I'm calling, or the position the players are in. We're still doing the shuffle of, hey, where is our guy's best position? And once we finally end that shuffle, then it's kind of like, okay, what play calls are best for these players in this position? So we're working through that. But Crew, like today, he's playing fast, gets a pick. Well, that's a new position that he hasn't played yet this spring. So he went 2 practices at one position, right? 3rd practice, he moves to a different one, and he's out there playing fast, which is what we designed to do. But it's also, involved in the shuffle of getting guys where you put a guy in a position and you don't really know him yet, and you're like, I don't know, I don't know if Manny Powell's a Mike. Maybe he should be a Will. Right, so then it's like, okay, let's try him at Will, and let's try him with this set of play calls and see if that's his skill set, right? And you do that with the entire defense through spring ball, through fall camp, so you kind of figure out what you're good at. It's like I said before, it's what they're good at. It's not what I know. There's a lot of defenses out there. You can Google them, and you can look them up, and then you can print them off and hand them to people. But that doesn't mean much. It's what the players can do and do fast.
What have you seen from Stu Smith so far?
Stu Smith is a heck of a player. He's going to be a big time part of our defense. He was out there the first 2 days wearing number 46, and I don't know if you looked at him today, but he was wearing number 3 because he's earned it. And it goes along with the work, right? Well, if you put in the work, we're going to reward you. He's earned that. And he's earned the position he's in. He's run with the top group, and he's done a heck of a job in that position and done everything we want him to do. He's a leader. He'll continue to grow and learn his position. He's another guy who's changed positions throughout the first 3 days and done it seamlessly. But it all comes with us keeping the defense easy and him being able to communicate and talk. And they know enough words to communicate on the field now to where everybody can play fast. But Stu is a big reason that's happening.
Anything else?
All good.